Hey you guys, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here for another one of my crazy videos. I'm having so much fun building this channel and talking to people about kind of the content that I create and what to add and what to do. And I want this to grow in a really fun way so that it becomes a community of lapidary artists, silversmiths, people who are curious about whatever any of those things are. I want to start maybe having some people come on and do things with me so that it becomes more fun. So subscribe to my channel, like my video. I'm always here for your comments. Do you love my mohawk showing there in the corner of the video? That's my favorite part of this whole video, I think, is my hair sticking right there in front of the camera. This was a gorgeous piece. I was actually doing this pendant for a fellow lapidary artist, and her favorite color is red. And so I had this gorgeous Indian paint stone from Death Valley, California, and it's the stone that she picked. And so I did this really fun and intricate yet simple design. This stone looked like a desert sunset, and I wanted to do something that complemented the stone really well. So it's really heavily textured and patinaed so that it shows off the stone as the focal point, and yet everything about this just screams this stone. The bezel is textured, the bail is textured, the back plate is textured, and so it just adds to the whole piece. It's really fun when you're able to do that. This is this little tiny 4mm deep red garnet that matched the color of red that was in this Indian paint stone. And that little bugger kept trying to get away from me as I was setting it. You just saw me put on my second pair of readers. So while I was doing this, I have 2 pairs of readers on, which is always fun because someone inevitably will walk in the room and I look up and, whoo, that's blinding. But here I've got my trusty little toothbrush. Wasn't quite doing the trick. I made a little tube setting for this garnet, but then I also had some gallery wire that I put around this little tube setting because I felt like the gallery wire wrap really lended more to the piece itself. And aesthetically, that's really important to me when I'm creating something. This particular lapidary artist is awesome. She gave me creative freedom with this piece. I asked her about her favorite colors. She did pick the stone, and then I was able to just do what I wanted in the confines of, she doesn't like things that were too intricate and too busy or whatever. She liked simplicity, but she loved a lot of things. So that made this one really easy. And I keep moving this piece around the edges of my block here because the bezel or the bail is already attached to this, and so it was sticking up a little bit. And here the stone's already set, and I have pushed it around with my bezel pusher, and now I'm burnishing the very, very top edge of the bezel wire, and it really makes the stone pop, and it makes sure that when it's burnished, it wraps perfectly around the stone, holds it in place. But when you burnish the top of it, it just makes it so shiny, and it makes the stone really stand out. Which, again, it's the details, the details, the details. It's one of the things that I tell people over and over and over. It's all the little details that are in a piece that add up to make a piece so particularly beautiful. And I really love that that's what I get to do, is take something that by itself has some beauty, but then you add to it, and look at that desert sunset, that little hematite line running through there. Absolutely perfect. This thing turned out so beautiful. I couldn't have been happier. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.